In a lush, verdant garden where sunlight filtered through leaves, creating playful patterns on the ground, there lived a little caterpillar named Colin. It was a tiny thing, barely larger than the tip of a leaf, but he had an appetite that seemed to have no end. Thank you for your like and subscribe. Every day, when the sun woke up the flowers and trees, Colin felt an unbelievable rumble in his tummy. One sunny morning, as the dew glistened on the grass, Colin woke up hungrier than ever before. Today, he thought to himself, I must find something to satisfy this grumbling belly. With determination twinkling in his many eyes, Colin set off on an adventure. Colin wriggled over twigs and crawled under broad leaves, munching as he went. First, he nibbled a juicy green leaf. Munch, crunch. Colin was happy but still not full. Then he found a ripe red strawberry. He said as he took a bite, but the hunger was still there. He wobbled on and found a delicious green apple next. This must be it, he thought excitedly. Colin munched through the apple, leaving only a thin peel behind. Yum, but oh dear, Colin sighed, still hungry. As the day grew warmer, Colin discovered more treats lying in wait. A sweet purple plum, a tart orange, and even a bunch of blueberries found their way into Colin's tummy. But each time, no matter how delicious, his hunger just grew bigger and bigger. Eventually, as the sun started to dip behind the trees, painting the sky with oranges and pinks, Colin saw something that made his tummy do little flips of joy. It was a giant green leaf, larger than all the rest, and it shone with the promise of satisfaction. Filled with hope, Colin scurried over and began to feast. He nibbled and gnawed until at last the leaf was no more. Colin was full. At last, he cried, my tummy is so happy now. With a full belly and a smiling face, Colin found a cozy spot under a large, friendly tree and curled up for a long rest. Thank you for subscribe our channel to join our community, to be the first who see our new stories. Days passed, and as Colin slept, something magical started to happen. Wrapped in a silk blanket, he hung from a branch, swaying gently in the breeze. And then one fine morning, when the world was waking up again, Colin stirred. He felt different, lighter, and when he stretched out, his body unfurled into a brilliant spectacle of colors. Colin was no longer a little caterpillar. He was a magnificent butterfly. With his new wings, he fluttered through the garden, exploring it from high and low. The flowers danced in delight, and the sun seemed to shine even brighter. Colin was finally satisfied and free to fly, wherever his heart desired. As he soared into the open sky, he left a trail of wonder and joy behind. And that is how the very hungry caterpillar became the most beautiful butterfly, living happily ever after in the vast, boundless garden of the world. Thank you for your subscription.